Good afternoon, you guys. I'm back. Monday. What a day. So, I took a poll on my Instagram as to what topic I should cover in this topic one: how to avoid men who will waste your time. Or just people in general. Don't even matter. A lot of them have the same type of red flags. So, people that will waste your time start off very strong as far as like friends or men who really want to get something quick and go, you know to try to rush you somewhere, but they don't they don't want to know anything about you. They don't care about your personal life. They don't ask too many questions. Even if you are going to tell them something else, they still don't even ask. This is how you know that they're not planning to be in your life for a while. They don't even care about anything about you or your life at all. So they're not going to pay attention. A lot of times they will quickly cut you off when you're speaking, because they're trying to hurry up and get their information in so they can get in and get out. So maybe pay attention to those things, okay? Also, if they're short with their own time, if they don't have a lot of time for you, that means they're wasting your time, because if you first meet someone, if they give you this amount of time in the beginning, it's going to shrink if you continue. So look out for people that are quick in and out. Look out for people that don't care to ask you any type of questions that most normal people would ask. And also make sure that you kind of don't ignore what you're witnessing or the actions, because if you do, then you'll probably be wasting a lot of time in your future with that person, because they're telling you everything about themselves as soon as you meet them. I don't have any time for you. I don't care about anything about your life. I'm going to hurry up and say what I got to say, get in and get out. I'll come check back later to see if you've made up your mind. And then probably most likely, I'll waste your time. So make sure you pay attention, because a lot of women are like, oh my gosh, why didn't he call me back? It's been 3 days, or because he got in and got out, baby. And when you do that, the woman has high hopes because, she's naturally a romantic or whatever. And she wants to believe this and that. So make sure you don't go in there with that mind. So, I still got the camera too high. Fine then. Shoot. Y'all want to see me up close? Y'all want to see more? Okay, so is this good enough for you? It's actually my laptop webcam on my Mac. You also have to worry about those that pretend for months and years just to take your money and time. Girl, I'm sorry if somebody got you that long, but no one can get me that long. It's not going to take no months and no years. It's going to take about a week or two. And they will never get any money. Period. I don't give out money. Okay, that's a habit you got to have. Especially as a woman, don't give out no money. If it's to a man, don't give it out. I don't care. They will find a way. I promise you. They will survive. So, if you are a woman, you should not be reaching in your pocket for no man. Period. If you do, then it becomes your fault. Okay? Then you can't blame nobody but you. And when you take full responsibility for allowing people to waste your time, energy, and money, you will never repeat it again. You will never repeat it again because you will blame yourself and you will fix that about you and you will not repeat. So this is why it's so important to take full responsibility for, the parts that women play in this whole thing as well, because you won't ever fix the problem if you don't know it's your problem as well. So make sure you don't ever do that again and you take responsibility for that one, because we have to do that. Okay, we got to. What if it's a birthday gift? Well, then don't spend a lot. Shoot. You can buy them a birthday gift, but don't make your bank account suffer. Okay, at all. Okay. Do not try to buy him an expensive gift. When you buy a man an expensive gift, like very expensive, you're trying to buy him. Okay. And if a man senses that you're trying to buy him, he feels he's better than you and he becomes the prize. So you don't buy expensive gifts for men. Period. Okay. Don't do that. It's kind of like, oh my God, I'm going to buy you this gift so that you can stay with me forever and love me and know that I love you because I bought you an expensive gift because you really are the prize. No, you just buy him something thoughtful. And you come up with a reason why it's so thoughtful. And you say, oh, I bought you this because it reminds me of that time when you did it. Make something up sentimental or whatever you got to do. But you do not spend that much money on a man, period. And the reason why, and I know that's mean to say, and I know men probably gonna get mad, but the reason why I say this is because subconsciously, the men, even though they don't think it at the moment, it's in the back of their head. Oh, I'm the prize. You know what I'm saying? And then in your head, in the back of your mind, oh, he's the prize. And then you start acting more and more like what? Who? Pygmisha. So you may not be aware of it, but it is subconscious. And you will start acting that way if you keep doing that. You say you bought him a balloon for his birthday from the Dollar Tree. Okay, sprinkle. Well, that's hilarious. Funny, right? Exactly. That's what you'll become. And then when the next holiday rolls around, he's going to have his little gift in mind that he will suggest you buy him again. And it's going to continue. And you're going to see the pattern. So don't even start it. Or stop it and end it, Another red flag that says that he's going to waste your time is if he comes straight out asking about your job, how much money you make, what you have to bring to the table. That's a waste of time, baby, because he's going to waste a long time of your life building himself up with you, and then you're going to get left. Okay? So y'all know I talk about that one all the time. That's the major one. Do not build with a man. If a man asks you to build with him, like literally help him build up something. Now, if he brings you in when he's already built something and he puts you in the position to where you're going to benefit and things like that, great. But if he's asking you to start from the bottom up, no. Okay. Be like, I gotta go, baby. I'll see you later. So make sure you don't get caught up in that. I don't care how good the sales pitch is. Don't do it. Okay. I don't care what he say. Don't do it. What do you do with a guy who has a beautiful big house and really nice jacuzzi? He keeps trying to get a jacuzzi date. He has taken me out a few times too. Girl, you know what the jacuzzi is for? I don't think so. It sounds cheesy. Unless you live in that house or you that man's girlfriend, like, and stuff like that, don't get no jacuzzi. That just makes you a floozy, right? It's like, no, I'm so sorry. I'm not really comfortable with that yet. I'm gonna have to know you better. Okay, don't go in nobody's jacuzzi, girl. Right. Yeah, y'all hit the like buttons. Thank you. So yeah, please do not do that. Like, reverse it. Reverse the situation and ask yourself, why would a man want you to have a jacuzzi date? Come on. We got to use our common sense. Also, that's another one. They try to get you to their house. They try to get you to their house quick. Why? Because they're showing you what you may be able to have. Not really, but like, this all could be yours. This all could be yours. You know what I'm saying? Even though there's no plans for a future, they're just trying to show you what could be that may not. Well, hold on, I got a text because I don't want to answer that. So, right. You say you're allergic. All right. So, yeah, no house dates in the beginning of any type of relationship. That's just like going to a hotel, except there's no security and no, bellhop or whatever, desk clerk. So please stay out of people's houses, if you haven't known them very long. Okay. Shira, my former NFL player ex, hit me up and send pics of videos of his cars and mansions, but only has text, no calls. Girl, that's how they lure you in. They try to lure you in with that stuff. They hit it and quit it, and they be like, okay, I gotta go. Don't let that. I mean, it's nice to have, but if you don't have the keys, then don't go. If you don't have the keys, if you have a key, go. You ain't got no key? Bye, Felicia. Where's my key? I'll come over and give you the key. All right? Don't waste your time. Like the Usher song said, just don't waste my time. So, maybe, another sign is also like hurrying, trying to get you, like if they want you to meet their parents quick, and you hardly know this person, they probably bring every chick over there to meet them. You know what I'm saying? And don't go. Thank you for giving us the game. You've changed my life and start feminine journey. I've improved my wardrobe, changed my attitude to go to the gym. Go ahead, girl. Thank you, manifesting Leo goddess. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Appreciate that. So if meeting their family too quick, that's another sign. Nope, you're not ready for that. Yep, man moving too fast is always a red flag. If they tell you they love you too quick, it's a lie. Red flag, wasting time. Because if you ask, well, what do you love about me? They won't even be able to tell you, but some very general things. Okay. To get in the Facebook group, it's the last link in the description bar. Just go to that link. It's a Facebook inbox and ask about the Level Up group. Thank you. All right. So most men that you meet online are most likely going to waste your time. This is why I always tell y'all, don't meet too many men online unless you're just trying to get a free meal or free drinks or whatever. If you're trying to get more, try to meet people in person. They're less likely to waste your time because they have a choice to walk over to you or not to get to know you. You got to talk more on a face-to-face basis because it's just awkward. But online, it's too easy to skip over a lot of stuff. So try to meet people in person because men online will most likely waste your time. Okay? And keep remembering that, because if you don't, you're going to waste a lot of time with a lot of men. Now, most of the time, women are going to go in any type of dating or relationship or courtship with high hopes. This is the one. This is the one. Don't do that. If you go in with high hopes, you know how they say the higher they are, the harder they fall. Like if your expectations are way too high, it's going to hurt when they ghost you or whatever. And then you'll have to waste time. How do I get over him? Or recovering, right? Then you'll waste time doing that. And that plus the time he wasted is too long. Okay. So, right. Don't go in there with no high hopes. Just go in there with just regular old expectations and not even that many. Just go in there for free food and drinks, babe. Or whatever little money he gonna give you, or whatever you can get out of it. Because you know why? At the end of the day, if he likes you, he'll give you more. He'll stick around. He'll do this, this, and that. If he don't, then there's nothing that you're going to be disappointed with, and you still gained from the situation. And the point is, if you don't listen and you keep repeating the same patterns, it's because you won't take responsibility for, observing the type of man that you're dating. You'll just go in with high hopes all the time and get let down. You'll go in with high hopes all the time and get let down. You got to go in with just the expectation of that one date, and that's it. Whatever it is. Oh, food and drinks. Yay. That's it. If they offer you something, hey, you want to do it again? You want to go out again? Do you need anything? Just let me know. Oh, sure. Then what you let them show you how much they want to do for you and give to you. You don't try to push anything, because that's how a man may decide to waste your time. Like, so don't do that. I'm beyond the money at this point. If it comes nice, it's exhausting. I just do for trips, food, drinks, life experiences. Can't access my. That's right. That's good. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's why you in it, right? Just to do those things that you wouldn't be able to do unless someone else was paying for it, right? So go in like that. Don't go in like, this is going to be my future. This is going to be my everything, whatever. Don't go in it like that, because if you do, then what if they don't feel the same way? And then guess what? Messed up. But if you go in, okay, well, I'm going to just get this money. I'm going to get this. I'm going to get that, and then on to the next. That's what, or you have more than one at the same time. That's what you're supposed to do. Okay. That way you're not wasting anybody's time, especially not yours, because you're dating this one, you're dating that one, and you're getting benefits from both sides. So you always win, and your time is never wasted. Okay. So always have a backup plan, or a side dude, or plan B, or date more than one guy at the same time. Because if you do, you'll never feel like you're waiting on anyone and that your time is being wasted, because you always have someone else. Okay. Another thing is, don't get wrapped up in their drama. Don't get wrapped up in their life more than your life. Because if you get wrapped up in their life more than your life, you lose yourself, and then you lose time because you are neglecting yourself, your priorities, and focusing on theirs, and wasting a lot of time, especially if things don't work out. Okay. So now, don't do that. Some guys will still give you their all attention, money, time, and still waste your time. But it's not wasting your time if they're paying you, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's why you say you have to go in with that expectation of just the items and trips and dates and food that you're receiving. If you go in there with anything more, it's going to waste your time by thinking about this could be it, or, like, oh, how do I get over him? I'm sad. I thought he was the one. What did he go? It won't matter, because you'll just be on a date with someone else, or you'll be, talking, or, get money from, other sugar daddies or whatever. So make sure. I was trying to read something. Please talk about men with kids. How do you deal with James Pack? James' kids is grown. Date older men. All their kids grown. Sprinkle. If you can't deal with men with kids, deal with older men whose kids are grown. Sprinkle. We need the camera much lower. Okay, is that better? All right, so yeah, it helps keep you from getting emotionally involved. That's true. And now, a lot of women try to give themselves a title. And don't waste your time by trying to give yourself a title, and don't. Okay, so you can say we're dating if you've gone out on 2 dates. A man will never say I'm dating someone if they've gone out on 2 dates. Literally, that don't even count to them. So if you consider yourself dating after 2 dates, you wasting your own time. All right. Some of these questions seem like you are all not listening, right? So if you go out on 1 date, it's just a date. You go out on 2 dates, it's just a date. You go out on 3 dates, it's just a date. It's just a date until he says, hey, what do you feel about being exclusive and not dating other people? Then you only dating him. Now you are dating. You understand? Attended Halloween event at some church with your man, and pastor walked up to me with his card and said, let me know if I can bless you. How should I respond? Girl, he trying to give you the building fund, Cynthia. You must have wore a red dress to church and came in late, didn't you? Sprinkle. What you had on was your costume. What if he's old, but one kid is the same age as me? Then dress more mature when you have to be around that child or that person your own age. If they never show up or are around, then it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Sprinkle. If you never come face to face with somebody, it don't matter. If you do, then act more mature and dress more mature when you have to be around them. I don't date men with kids. Last sugar daddy, his daughter was older than me. Dang, girl. So, right. I don't worry about other people. I'm worried about the relationship I'm in. I don't care about the ages of other people. I just don't. Like, if you don't want to deal with young children, date older men. If their kids are grown or your same age, I don't care. It doesn't matter. He like what he like, period. I just don't think about it that hard because it doesn't matter to me. He says he is dealing with issues at home and doesn't have the energy to keep me happy. Girl, he just broke up with you in a nice way. Sprinkle. Yeah. He just told you I wasted your time. That's basically what he did. Some men have women dating for months and they never show her in life or social media. And the woman claims that's her boyfriend while he's hiding her in his life. Girl, true. Don't let that be you, baby. Is it safe to say men don't want relationships? No. It's safe to say that men don't want you or a particular person, not you in general, but like that they don't want a particular person for a relationship until they see that particular person or they find that particular person. They'll like if they see that particular person, they're not going to allow that person to think that he's wasting their time. You know what I'm saying? He's going to make that person a priority. You're not going to have to guess if that person likes you. You're not going to have to guess if that person is wasting your time. You're going to already know because he's going to be popping up everywhere. Okay. Sure, dating older men means he will die 20 years before us. What do you think? I think you're gonna have time to get 2 husbands, baby. One for before, one for after, baby. Okay? Before and after. So What I gotta do to get you to leave James and run off with me? Y'all crazy. Let me make my list. No, just kidding. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. But thank you. That's sweet. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm just joking though. If they old enough to pay them bills, then they old enough to be with you. Okay. Old enough to pay them bills and give you money, and you live life the way you want to live it. Yes. How do you get the power over him you once had? I don't know. Do you look like you used to look? How long have you been with him? If you don't have any more power, did you show your weakness? Because when you show your weakness, that's how they get power over you. You're going to have to totally change and reinvent yourself and start treating him a certain way. Like change your look, change how you dress, change your priorities, what's important to you. Put yourself first, and then you get your power back. Okay? Put you first and your power comes back, period. You just feel like they be controlling. That's because you allow them to control. You can't allow them to control. You can. Okay, here's the thing. The only way you can be controlled is if you agree to whatever their request is. Okay. If they say something, oh, I like this, or you should do that, then say, okay, and go do what you're going to do anyway. Lie. Okay, sure, that's a good idea. And then you go do your idea instead. Then tell them you forgot, or if somebody told you to do the other thing. Oh, but my mom said I should do that. Can you trump your mama? My mom thought it was best if I did this. So, you can't really control people unless they have like, well, I'm not going to give you any money if you don't do this, Then you say, oh, well, that's too bad, Well, I guess I'll go and see if, I can get a job with my ex's father. He'll hire me. Like, or I'm going to go see, don't worry about it. I'm sure I can get it somewhere else. You have a nice day. Don't let them control you. That's why you need plan B, baby. Plan B, don't let you be controlled. You got plan B, there's no control. Plan B could be your own bank account that you've saved and built because you've been getting money from him. Plan B can be another man that will give you money with no problem. Plan B can be the business that you started from all the money you've been collecting from this fool who's trying to control you. Make a plan B. Whatever that means to you, get your money. How do you date? Let's see. Date the whole time. That way you can see the difference in how people treat you. If you're on a level up or diet, date the whole entire time because you're going to see the difference. And plus you get good practice. If a man still talks about his ex, negative or positive, he still loves her, you are temporary, sweetie. Yeah. They talk about that ex. Bye-bye. Because they're wasting your time. Because if that ex call up, guess what? He going over there. He going over there. Thank you. So don't do it. If he keeps talking about his ex and all this, leave. I'm like, oh, that's nice. And then let that be the last time. How do you keep him from trying to take up all of your time and 2-3 times a week wanting to take you out. Tell him that time is spent doing something that earns money. And if you were to sacrifice that time, you would lose money. If he doesn't offer to give you money for your time, then you can't spend that time. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm babysitting that week, or oh, I'm doing some online work for my parents. They pay me. Da, 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 da. Oh, but I mean, I can get someone else to do it. I'm just, I depend on that money. Well, how much do you make? Name some price that you think is worth your time, and then he'll compensate you if he wants to see you. But don't spend time for free. Like, if you ain't getting no money and you're losing all your precious time, it's not worth it. And the reason I say this is, and know it's, if you don't feel the same way about someone and they want to spend all this time with you, but you don't really want to be there, then you need to be compensated. If you really want to be there, you wouldn't ask the question, right? So that's like asking someone to do a job and not trying to pay them. They don't want to be there for free. But if they volunteer, they want to be there. All right. So if you don't want to be there, charge. That's funny, right? You said your older boyfriend was drunk. What? And said that I'm very beautiful and can get some better than him. Then you better listen. Ask him to pay your bills then. So he's paranoid to lose you. That's the perfect time. Right? I need to feel that power over him that I once had before dumping him. But you dumped him. See, y'all keep looking back in the past. You dumped him. You still want power over him. Like, when are you going to focus on you, baby? When are you going to go get you another one and have them catering to you? Why are you catering to some man that then left you and still trying to have power over him? He really got the power over you because you're still thinking about him. Who has power over who? Because you still thinking about him and he's moved on, baby. So the best way to have power over him is to put yourself as a priority. Like I said, get your life back. Stop thinking about him. He doesn't matter anymore. Okay. Move forward. It's over. Move forward. The best revenge is getting your paper and a better man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's how you have the power, by becoming out of his league. Now, he can't even get you back if you try, period. That's your power. If you don't have that power, you don't have no power. If your ex can get you back, you don't have no power. Unless they pay you a big old lump sum and a big old gift and beg you to come back and be like, please, here's everything you've ever wanted, or I'll be, then why would you go back? So Shira got my Tootsie rolling in the morning in the mirror. What? You're so silly. Right. So yeah, make sure you don't go back there, because the point is, the reason why you don't go back, unless they're really beneficial to your life and they really want you there, and they're going to improve and they have improved, then no, why would you go back? You stick a "how was your day" text all the time for me. What are different ways to answer? I lost a lot of money and I'm broke. It could be better. Cash app. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's how I'd answer. I lost a lot of money today. It could have been better. And then leave your cash app. You ain't gonna text that no more. How can a homemaker raising 3 little babies get out of a situation with a cheap, stingy, mean man? Child support. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Why won't women unleash their dark freak to their safety net husbands? Because that's not who they want to be a freak with, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thought you knew. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Anyway. Do you suggest dating to marry at all in your 20s or yeah, I do. Shoot. You said or dating around like Lori Harvey. Well, in your young 20s up until the age of 25, have your fun, but when you hit 25, start dating and with consideration of marriage. And y'all stop. Let me tell y'all something. Just because I want y'all to stop comparing yourselves to celebrities. A lot of these people are only dating certain people for certain reasons and for media attention for other reasons that you're not even aware of, okay? And so don't use them as an example. Use your own situation, okay? Y'all, if y'all only knew, just do you. Get your money. Right. Right. They don't know how to code. Exactly. A lot of stuff is just for subliminal messages to the media. I mean, to the masses. Nothing more. That's why they always break up a few months later, because that information has now passed that needed to be conveyed. So just don't compare yourself to celebrities. Just pay attention to your own life and get your money. I mean, they're nice for inspiration, maybe as far as, how they look and how they act or whatever, but don't compare your relationships with theirs. That's all. Yeah, I was telling Sunny that sometimes women don't want to be a freak with their husbands. There you go. Sorry, but that's, I don't know. You can ask some women in the comments who are married. Yeah. How to ask for money when you really don't have bills to pay or a good excuse for money. Lie. And you don't ask, you just come up with a situation that the only way to solve it is for him to offer you money. And if he doesn't offer, then that means he doesn't want to help you. Okay. Don't ask. So, how to deal with a situation where a guy you're dating doesn't follow through with a promise. Girl, don't ever expect men to follow through with a promise. Period. A promise is nothing. What does they say? There's a saying. I don't know, but don't ever listen to promises unless they're marriage vows. Even those, they don't keep most of the time. So don't ever listen to a promise. Don't even act like you believe the promise. Be like, oh, okay, that's nice. And don't ever give anything before you get what you were promised. Period. Not even the date. Not even the time. Not even the excitement that comes with the false promise. Nothing. No look on your face. Like if someone says, oh, I'm going to buy you this, and that, be like, oh, that's nice. So anyway, that means I don't take you seriously. Go buy it. When you give it to me and I open it up, then I get the reaction, period. Or, oh, that's really sweet of you. Well, anyway, like you skip right over it. Like, I don't care what you promised me. Where's my money? Oh, I'm going to pay all your bills. Oh, that's nice. But I still need to figure out how I'm going to do this in the future, long term and and plus it's kind of due in like the next 2 days and I'm going to really need that quick. If they don't try to get it to you in the next 2 days, they were never going to give it to you. They just wanted the reaction. I had girls' night out until 5 a.m. and the husband was mad and didn't believe me. He said he doesn't trust me what to do. Act like you don't care. If you act guilty, then you'll feel guilty. Then he'll think you're guilty. Just like, I don't care what you think. I had fun. Shoot, and I'm going to do it again next week. You want to come? You want to come hang with the women? I said, I'm not even going to do this with you. If you don't trust me by now, then you don't trust me. And that's not my problem. That's yours. I'm still going to be me and do what I need to do. Yes, we hung out till 5 o'clock in the morning. And, I'm a grown woman. If you don't like that, then, give me a reason to come home early. Period. Give me a reason to come home early. You're right. Don't sit there and act like you're something is wrong. There ain't nothing wrong. Because if he would have did the same thing, he would have said, well, I didn't do nothing wrong. I was just out with my friends. And he won't care. So do the same. He says promise is meant to be broken. All right. Because you wouldn't have to make a promise if people don't believe you're going to do it in the first place. Like, okay, I'll do it. And they bring that promise in, it's a lie. Like, you never hear businessmen or men that have money promise you something. They just say they're going to do it and they get it done. They don't have to promise. Promise is for people that break promises. See? So another way that men waste your time is knowing that they're not out of their original relationship that they're in and out of, that they're always going to go back. Like someone brought that up earlier. If they're always talking about their ex, and if they're in and out of relationships, or if they have baby mama drama, they're wasting your time, period. They're wasting your time. Baby mama drama, wasting your time. That means if they have another, issue with a woman, an ex, mother of someone's child, if most of the time they're going to waste your time. It's only a matter of time before something gets in the way. Another way that they waste your time is by taking you on cheap dates. Okay, don't go on no cheap dates. That's a waste of your time. Because you can take yourself there. You can do that for yourself. Why would you allow a man to try to impress you with something that is not impressive to you when you do it for yourself? No. A date should be a way for him to court you and impress you in order for you to want to see him again and maybe in the future. It's not just to get something to eat. It's not just to go see a movie, or it's not just, that's for teenagers who can't afford anything. That's for young college students and stuff who are dating people their same age or with no or limited funds. When you go out on a date with a woman that you like, you need to impress her as a man, period. That's your chance to shine. Okay. And her chance to look cute and pretty for you because you're taking her to a nice place. Ain't nobody gonna see her in a dark movie theater or at a cheap restaurant, except some Dusties and Pink Mishas, or some old couples that have been married forever, and that's what they do. So date to impress so she can dress to impress. Please. Yeah, dates are usually a preview of what's to come. Exactly. The woman is to impress me. Her looks impress, baby. If she look good, that's how she impresses. And when you get on the date and you speak to her, if you like what she's talking about, there you go. Added bonus. Okay. Give examples to help keep my man chasing me like he used to. Dress up every day, look cute every day, change something, keep it fresh. Don't tell him everything, where you're going, what you're doing. Just go do it. Okay? Get out of worrying about him. Worry about you. Put yourself as a priority. Once again, keep telling y'all the same thing. Go get your nails done. Go do your hair. Get you some new clothes. Do your makeup. Go run your errands. All dressed up and pretty every day. That's what you do. Do whatever you got to do. And don't tell him where you're going. And don't answer all his texts and calls. As soon as he texts and calls, wait a couple of minutes, like 30 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever. And then text back, what's up? You know, don't always give away everything. Predictability is boring. Nobody wants to be with somebody they predict. Do you want to watch the same show every day? The same episode? No. Go do something different. Yes. And put yourself first and don't worry about him. Leave him alone and go do what you got to do. That's how he'll start to chase you, because he'll wonder where you are. He'll start missing you. You ain't calling. You ain't picking up the phone at 2 seconds. So now he's going to start thinking about you. What is she doing? What is she up to? What does she have on? Why is she looking so pretty? Then he's going to notice all these things about you. And he's going to start talking to you more. Hey, what are you doing? Do you want to go eat? Did you do hi? You know, he's going to notice every day that you're not all about him anymore. So then he has to be all about you. Listen to her. I've been there, done that. Be unbothered, careless. Don't give emotion. All true. Thank you, sprinkle, sprinkle, Louisa. Yeah, just stop caring. When you stop caring, they start. Period. Okay, when you stop caring, they start caring. You care too much, they don't have to care. You care enough for both of y'all. Okay, it's overdone. Thank you, AE, sprinkle, sprinkle. Should I tell a potential I have a boyfriend or make up a boyfriend? Yeah, if you want him to go away, sprinkle, sprinkle. Does this make sense? Oh, hi, I have a boyfriend. Do you know what you're saying? I sleep with other men. I sleep with another man. Another man is up in me every day or every other day. That's all he hears. Why would you tell him that? Husband doesn't pick up on hints much and is not romantic. Can I tell him straight up what I want for holiday? Yeah, send him the link into his email. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That way he get exactly what you want. This is what I want for Christmas. If you can't get it, I want nothing else. I don't want anything else. This. If you can't get this, don't give me nothing else. That means I'm going to be mad because I didn't get what I wanted. You don't have to say all of that, but just when you send him the link and say, this is the only thing I would like for Christmas, nothing else. Now, he could take that two ways. Like, I don't want you to buy me anything else in addition to this, or you better not buy me anything else but this because I won't accept it. Right? So do that. Okay. I told a dude who was feeling me I had a man and he never treated me the same again. I'm telling y'all, why do y'all think this information is good? See, example, abundant one is telling y'all the truth. It's not going to make him jealous. What it's going to do is make him be like, bye. Or going to treat you very different. I call my son a Dusty and my daughter-in-law started laughing. He needs to pick up his alpha male instincts and get his stuff together. Okay, well, at least you're helping him instead of perpetuating his dustiness. Louisa, kudos. Sprinkle, sprinkle. More women need to tell their sons they dusty, period. Sure, would you leave your husband for a billionaire? I don't know about that. I might be a sacrifice or something. Shoot. Girl, you never know these days. Damn, thought that was okay. Would I remarry if I became a widow? Maybe. All right. When your husband packs up and leaves 6 months later, he starts telling me our relationship matters and I'm making him suffer. Huh? When your husband packs up and leaves 6 months later, he starts telling me our relationship matters and I'm making him suffer. I don't know. Tell him to pay all the bills if he ain't, because you've been suffering, period. I want gifts. What do? I only get nice dinner dates. I go looking good. Okay. Men aren't major gifters unless that's all you talk about. If that's the only thing that can impress you and you're always talking about certain things, then that's what you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? If they think you like nice dinners, because that's mutual, that you're not getting anything out except for the food. It's mutual. He's getting something, you're getting something. If you want him to do something just for you, talk about it. When he says, how was your day? Oh my gosh, I saw the most beautiful earrings. They were just so, go into it. Talk about what you want, baby. Talk about it. My question is too long for this sticker. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Well, thank you anyway. But talk about what you want. He will know that's what you want. Tell him tell it like a story. Tell him exactly where to buy it from, what it looked like, the name of it, what you thought when you saw it. Don't tell him the exact price, but just say it was way out of my price range. Then he's going to go look it up online, or he's going to go find it if he really likes you and he wants to gift you something. Okay. So I'm going to be like, he'll be like, how was your day? I'm like, oh my gosh, it was so good. I had lunch and then I went to walk around and I saw this really beautiful pair of earrings in the window of that store next to that place, name a place. And they were just so pretty. But they were out of my price range. And so then I went to this other place and washed my car. Well, they washed it for me. And then I hate washing my own car, by the way. And then I saw the name of something else. Then I went to this place and this lady was like, do you want a perfume sample? And I was like, sure, why not? And it smelled so good. I still have it on kind of, but yeah. I think it was called something. I really like it though, but I didn't get it. So, throw in that stuff like advertisement. Act like you're sponsored by whatever you want. Okay, thank you, Siri on down. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Have 2 businesses with hubby. I get half his personal money and 75% of business and 50% of the other. 6 figures at best. Is this builder chick? Well, I mean, y'all are married. You're getting 75% of his personal money. I don't know how much that is. But you say you make 6 figures? Okay, so how would you feel about making how much does he make 6 figures too? If he makes 6 figures and you make 6 figures, how would you feel about making 6 figures? Well, if y'all work together and he left, who would take the company? Y'all would split it, or what? How would that work? Or would you even get a divorce? Is he? I don't know. I don't think it's builder if you're getting most of it, but I think it would be nice if you had the option not to have to do that and maybe start your own company where you could get 100% of all of those things. But, I don't know. Do what's best for y'all, because Every situation is different. These older men hang out with me and my cousin. We met them in Vegas, and they let my cousin know that they will be in town and want to hang out. How? What do you mean hang out? These people must be young. They in Vegas. You met them in Vegas. They in town. They want to hang out. How they in town? Where do you live? Ask them when the last day they are in town. Then meet them in a public place where everything is expensive. Make them buy out dinners and drinks, and then you like, have a nice trip. Bye. Meet them on the last day before they leave. That way they don't expect nothing except just to say hello and whatever. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Any advice for a 16-year-old that left a bad toxic guy? I want to level up and become more feminine, and I plan to be her. Don't repeat by getting the same type of man. Go for the opposite type. Like whatever you just dated, go for the opposite. Whatever the opposite is, start looking like whatever that means to attract that opposite kind of dude. So if it's mean for more feminine, start wearing more dresses, do your makeup nicer, maybe get your nails done, like maybe wear some pinks or like girly colors, talk softer, smile more, and start hanging around more feminine people or girls in high school or whatever. Totally reinvent yourself and change the type of man that you're attracted to. Okay, go get you a nerd because they're gonna be paid when they get old. Period. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Find one of them nerds. They will have your money. They will have money, and they will treat you right. Thank you, toward the rod. With a month of Tori. Okay, with a month of dating, he told me he's interested in us being like partners and having children and wants to take this on a bunch of trips. And so I handed him my $1,500 property tax, and he got upset. Okay, guess he can't handle it because all of that's gonna cost more than that, right? All the stuff he wanted is gonna cost way more than that. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. I mean, you talk, but can you walk? Right? If you talk, then some says, why would you do that? Because he just said he wanted to make her his life partner, have kids, get married. If he can't afford $1,500, he can't afford no kids or no marriage. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's why she did that. Okay. Because if you can't afford this bill, you can't afford me. Period. This is one bill. How you gonna afford a wife and some future children if you can't even pay one bill? Exactly. I would have handed them all mine. You was nice by handing them one. Here you go. Here's all of my bills. And I would have added some extra in on it too. I like how nerds worship you and are generous. Right. Most nerds are stable. If you don't like nerds, you probably were abused. Right. You give me the money and I pay the bill. Right. Why are y'all asking me about these stupid? No. Do I look like I took anything? Do I look like I go to the doctor? Do I look like I need a doctor? I'm very healthy. I'm plant-based. I haven't been sick in 2 years. I have no need for a doctor. My body is self-repairing like bodies were made to be. They create antigens on their own. Don't need nothing extra, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I missed 2 super chats. No, I think I got them. Unless they're not showing. Let's see. God bless you real good. What's your thoughts on men who gossip their relationship business to families or friends? They're very feminine. You need to find a more masculine man. Within a month, okay, I got that one already. Okay, so I got that one. Good. So, honestly, men who gossip to their family members about their relationship are women to me. You say he's a military man. So, there's women in the military. Hey, Shira, sending you love and light. Thanks for your wisdom. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle the essence of life. Right. So, I'm sorry. If I can't deal with no gossiping man. I mean, you already got to deal with gossiping women. Why would you want to add a man to that? How Shira tips on how to not come off as controlling and defensive if you fear vulnerability. Don't be vulnerable. So vulnerability, what does that mean? Allowing someone else in, allowing someone to make you emotional, or allowing yourself to be, this way around a certain person. Plan B. Back up. Another man that you're dating as well. You're dating 2 people at the same time. You can't be vulnerable because you're dating 2 people. If you become vulnerable with this one and they don't respond well, then you have this one. If also just have a fake vulnerable, like have a fake vulnerable. Your fake vulnerable is your protection. Have a fake vulnerable. If you're not literally acting vulnerable, and you are vulnerable, that's your choice. So just act vulnerable so that they perceive vulnerability, so that you can see how they're going to react if you were to really act vulnerable. Then you can say, well, I'm glad I didn't do that for real. See? So pretend you're being vulnerable, and it's really a test. How are you going to treat me? Do it early on so that you don't have feelings for them, or that many feelings for them, and you can definitely see what they're going to do. Mm-hmm. Okay, Lolita. First meeting and date went well. He texted me not 30 minutes later saying we should go out again soon. I waited, then respond, sounds good. How should I play it from here? Let him contact you next. He should start making the plans to go on a date, and he should tell you, hey, do you want to go out Friday, Saturday, or whatever? That's what you got to wait on him to ask you out, like give you the dates and times. All right. Okay. Okay. Husband doesn't care about child from before, says may not be his. His sister has supported mom and child. No one asks him for anything. Should I care? Is that your business? Do you have to come out your pocket? Then I don't think you should care. Like, honestly, that's not your life. That's not your problem. That's his personal problem. Your problem is your life and everything in your life. I don't understand why women do this. They always try to help other people problems or feel some type of way about stuff that's not even happening to them. It's not happening to you. So who cares? What's happening to you? Are you living a good life? You drive a decent car? You live in a nice house? You got food? Can you go shop? Then who cares? I don't care. You shouldn't care. That's his problem. That's his family's problem. Let them deal with it. You just there to reap the benefits. Okay? Have fun. Don't even ask about it. Don't care about it. Just be like, oh, well, not my concern, not my life, not my child, nothing. Get out of worrying about other people. Thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yeah, don't worry. That was, not, that's his problem. He need to be worried, not you. Y'all are sleeping with these men, but afraid to ask for gifts and money. A lot of these women aren't sleeping with these men. They're just dating them, hoping that the man will offer them some money, and then they never have to sleep with them. Okay. Now, if they're married or in a real relationship, they might be. Or if that man has invested a large amount of money over time through dating, they might be. Who knows? You said a new potential wants you to flirt with other men while he watches. Is that normal? Maybe he want to walk up and like get you. Maybe he's vicariously living through you and you're his beard. Maybe he's just a freak. I don't know. I mean, he just might be weird. Maybe he wants to walk up and interrupt and be like, I don't know. Try it and see. Pick the ugliest man, though. See what he do. Spare his feelings, because you never know how they're, men are crazy. They might want to see you flirt with somebody and until that man look better than them or look like they got more money than them, then it's a mistake. Ooh. Go find the ugliest thing. That might be your plan B in the future. You never know, huh? Go find the ugliest man in the room and flirt with him. You're going to be like, you sure you want me to flirt with men in front of you? I love your nose hairs. All the questions can be answered by respect yourself, love yourself more than, right? Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Thank you, MD. He said swingers, right? Go find the ugliest one. That'll teach them. Okay. All right, so I got that one. Hopefully he's paying well for the weirdness. Okay. Okay, so I thought I got the donation. If I did, I don't see it. It's gone. I just got the last one I got was all the questions can be answered by MD. I don't see any other one. Oh, let me see. Maybe I do. Black tea. Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle Black Tea Poetry. I appreciate that. Thank you. I love you, Shira. I lost 70 pounds and my husband upgraded my ring and bought me a new truck. Your advice is gold. I don't work and never will again. Sprinkle, sprinkle, girl. Go ahead. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That is so nice of him. Alexis. I'm happy for you too. It do work, right? You just gotta put yourself as a priority. Level up. Make yourself what they want. And you'll be good, right? Thank you, girl. The more money they have, the more weird they get. Some people weird without money, girl. They just call crazy. You broke and weird, you crazy. You rich and weird, you're eccentric. Okay. You said they can afford to be weird. Exactly. oh, he gets a pass because he has money. He's eccentric, a little strange. Oh, he crazy. He a freak. Something wrong with him. You better watch him. Right? He probably a trafficker. Right? That's what you get. Thank you, Sunny Sprinkle Sprinkle. When you are going to cook my dinner, plus buy me some Jordans. Pookie touch your soul always. I do have a check that I wanted to donate to charity, but I'll have to start my own charity and call it Level Up Dusties, where we take young men and try to teach them the skills of life that they missed out on in order to become stable and beneficial to whoever they end up with, as well as to themselves. Sprinkle, sprinkle. But yes, I won't be donating to you directly, but I thank you for your contribution, and I will never be buying Jordans. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Right. You just sneezed. I know they was just playing. That's why I be playing back. But thank you. Shira, did you hear they're giving out bags of weed if you get a vaccine in DC? If they trying to attract the dust, girl, and experiments. Have fun. Get high before you die. I mean, have fun. The dust fund, right? The dust fund. But here's like we'll have a charity, and we'll have like a little storefront. And in order to get new clothes, you have to give up your old clothes. Like you have to give up your basketball shorts and your t-shirts and your Jordans, and we'll replace them with, clothes meant for grown men. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Right. Okay, thank you for your wisdom. I'm still on my level up journey, and my goals is to find me man of value and finally quit my job. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, you will. Just keep trying, Linda. Just make that a priority. Make that a priority. Like go out as often as you can to meet these people in person, like to, mingle and meet people if you can, if your town is open or whatever. Go shopping, go to different places, look cute. Just get yourself out as much as you can, because your odds will increase of finding that type of man. Go to the nice neighborhoods where there's money too. You don't go jog in the morning in a nice neighborhood. Go do something. Walk if you don't jog. But get out as much as you can. That way your odds increase. Period. Your odds increase the more you get out. That's my number one advice, and for meeting people. Odds increase to meet the right one or the one you want if you get out more. Thank you, Tiffany. Should I tell my provider that I want what I want for Valentine's Day, or should I just wait to see what he does? Well, don't say it's for Valentine's Day. Just do like I said. You saw something really nice. You really liked it. As you were walking through the mall or through the stores or through the shopping center. Give him all the details, but don't tell him like you want him to buy it. Like when he says, "How was your day?" You'd be like, "Oh, it was fun. I went to lunch, and then I was walking, and then I saw this really beautiful necklace or whatever. Oh, and then I went here, and then I went there." Then he'll know what you want for Valentine's Day as they get closer and closer to Valentine's Day. But if you tell him, especially if you're just starting to date, if he asks you, yeah, go ahead and tell him. But if you don't ask you, mention it early so it don't look like a setup. Thank you, Louisa. I didn't want to work out, but listening to you you almost done with your workout. Thanks, Shira. Okay, Louisa, go ahead. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I missed the super chat question. Okay, let me see. I just got Louisa, and I got Tiffany, and I think I got them all. I'll scroll back up just in case I missed one. me look real quick. I think I got them. Yeah, I got them. So another way to avoid wasting your time with men are men that put you last. If you're always the second thought, if you're always like, I'll get back to you later, and they never get back. If you're sitting there, if you're always waiting, you literally wasting your time. If you're always waiting on him and he's never there, or you're not the priority, or you feel like you're always waiting on him, then that's your fault too. Like, you're wasting your own time. So some men will just have you waiting, break the date at the last minute so you can't do anything else. That's why you always have to have plan B. Plan B. And if you don't have confirmation by a certain time, then you don't even worry about the date that y'all were supposed to even be on or go on, because he probably is going to cancel at the very last minute. If he doesn't give you confirmation that afternoon or morning and y'all supposed to be going out that night, have other plans in place. Then you can always break those other plans if he calls by then, but have them have in place, or make them right after lunch. Okay. Like, oh, I didn't even hear from you today, so I already made plans. Don't be sitting there waiting to the last minute. Like, he know what time it is. He know what day it is. Okay. I'm a minimalistic and have to try to come up with things for husband to give, gifts to give, anything. It makes me happy. It makes him happy. Ideas to change that mindset. Get something you can use up. Like, if you like nice bath products, if you like nice soaps, like, send them the expensive stuff. Like, there's stuff that costs money. Like, you like facial stuff, send them Chanel facial stuff. That stuff is like $100 for a little bitty jar. And it's good for your skin if you want to look like, whatever. You get stuff you can use up. That way it doesn't stay in the house forever. Okay. Get spas, like spa gift certificates, where you can go to the spa and get all your stuff done. Like, ask for things that you don't have to bring in the house, or that they won't stay there forever. I like Lemur. Get all the expensive products, make a list of them, get some spa options, and that's what you tell them. Then you get the whole day of pampering, or when you're at home, you can pamper yourself with the expensive products. Okay. Because I'm getting to that point too, y'all. I've already got everything. You don't need no more junk. Thank you, Nala. Sprinkle. Sometimes they don't show up. I don't know why. Not on here where I'm at. I'll scroll up to see if I can find it. But if it's past, it won't show up. Yeah, it didn't show up. I'm so sorry. Lauren, okay, I might not have answered yours earlier. What if he's old, but okay, I did answer that one. Yeah, I don't see any extra ones. But thank you. I can't scroll all the way back. So, okay, this is the one I missed. Okay. How do I not hurt his ego while telling him he's not providing enough financially or otherwise in our relationship? Oh no, Fatima. You do want to hurt his ego, but you don't want to emasculate him. There's a difference. You need to say, I know you're doing your best right now, but we really need more money. And, is there a way you can apply for a higher position? Or is there a way for you to get extra hours? Or I don't know where he works. Is there a way for you to maybe find another way to make money on the side, maybe online at home? Because, we need a little bit more. We're supposed to be growing financially. If he tells you to go get a job, then get you a night job so you're not home to cook or do nothing, period. Okay, get you a night job. When he get off, you go. That way y'all don't see each other. Okay? And he'll be like, wait a minute. I need to just do what she said, try to get more money, ask for a raise, do something online at home, A, B, C, and D. Then he'll probably do it because he ain't gonna come home to no wife, to anything. He's just gonna have the TV. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's what I do. Oh, you want me to work, huh? Okay, bye. I work at night. But I really be out. No. Thank you. Yeah, I was trying to find it, but thank you for typing it out. I actually did that. You say, I actually did that. Got a night job before the exact reason in the past. Did it work? Be real. Did it work? So you got to trick people. They think they want you to have a job until you go get one. Right? Mm-hmm. At the wrong time and very inconvenient schedule. You have a problem, you cry very easily and can't control it. I plan to start reading books to control myself. How would your advice? Toughen yourself up by watching situations and forcing yourself not to cry. Like, watch a bunch of movies that are supposed to be sad and force yourself not to cry. Watch a bunch of stuff that would trigger your crying and don't cry. Practice. Go around people that normally make you cry and keep practicing. Practice. That's all you gotta do. You can't just stop on your own. You just gotta practice. Or while they're saying things that make you want to cry, you think of something else. Like you're not even listening to them. If it's a problem with someone talking to you, you're bad with money. That's why you give it to me, boy. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You giving it to me, so that don't make no sense. Missed super chat. My now ex have 3 to 5 years for a proposal, so I dumped him. He found out I'm seeing someone new. He said if I dump the new guy, he will propose in 6 months. No, if you dump the new guy, tell him he gonna propose before you dump him. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I need my ring now before I dump anybody because 6 months too long still. That sounds like a good old lie to me. If you break up, I'll propose in 6 months. No. Well, then I'll see you in 6 months. Then I'll break up in 6 months, basically. That's what you tell them. Then I'll see you in 6 months. Bye. You said you're 25, can't seem to find a man who wants a serious relationship. Am I getting old or do I still have time? Are you dating people the same age as you? Because a 25-year-old man is definitely not looking for a relationship or marriage or like serious. They're still trying to play. So maybe you need to date a couple of like maybe 10 years older. Okay, go for someone 10 years older than you, and that might work out. 10 and up, 10 years and up, hopefully. Me, I go higher than that, but Okay. How about 28? 28 for a 25-year-old? 10 years is good for everybody. 10 years plus, 15 years plus if you're ugly. 20 years plus. No, 20 years plus if you ugly. Or not ugly, but 20 years plus if you want that was mean. Okay. 20 years plus if you want it quick, fast, and easy. Okay. 20 years plus if you tired and you just want it today. You want that money today. You want everything handed to you quick, fast, and quick. Done. Everything. A whole complete package. Get someone way older. If you're really trying to have some type of, relationship with someone close to your age, go 10 years older. Okay. No matter what age you are, the older you are, the older you have to go. So keep that in mind. I have friendships I'm outgrowing, but they are such nice people. I just don't see things from their point of view anymore. What do I do? Well, for now you can just talk to them about other topics, or you can, kind of be by yourself until new people come into your life that have similar thinking. You can still, you still hang out with them a little while, but don't stay there hoping for the best. You make my husband pay when he mess up. It's more than he can afford. Can I deal with this better? We separated and have an apartment. No, have an arrangement. Well, he can't afford to mess up now, can he? Sprinkle, sprinkle. That don't sound like your problem. Sound like his problem. Guess he can't afford to mess up, right? I'm 28. Should I try to finish school or level up and get married by 30? Girl, whatever was going to benefit you the most. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Like, I don't know why people ask me these questions, and I'm not mad, Jay. I'm just saying, what's your priority? Do you want to work? You can finish school anytime. You can finish school at 55, baby. You can finish school at 39, 49, 59, 69. Anybody can go to school. You can go to school online. You can go to night school. But will you have the beauty? Will you have the time to go find a man? I don't know. For me, I would focus on what I can do and multitask. I do both. Okay, you do both. Go do both. Go to school online and go out and be seen. That's what I do. Since listening to you, attracting men with money is easy, I never want to go back to Dusty. You, the real OG. Thank you, Mary Jackson. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'd make the man pay for my school when I found her. Like, hey, since you're going to be the man, you're going to pay for this school too. You see? It's a win-win. And like, what are you going to school for anyway at 28? Everything free online now if you need to learn something. I'm 27 and you have a rose tattoo on your neck. Does this lower my chances? Probably. Get you some tattoo cover, girl, and then when you meet somebody, have them pay for it to be removed if they don't like it. Okay, but until now, cover that thing up. Thanks, lady. You're a mentor I want for a decade. Oh, sprinkle, sprinkle, girl. Thank you, Siri. Right, cover it up, and if you get with somebody and they show it to you, you show it to them, and they don't like it. Oh, I can't afford to get it removed. They gonna pay for it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The ghostly culture. I'm 20 and have 3. What? I can't read. It's going too fast. Okay, so anyway, now I think these are most of the red flags for men wasting your time. You're supposed to be the one that they're trying to impress. You're supposed to be, at least top 3 priority if they're serious about you. If you feel like you're always waiting, if you feel like they're always talking instead of doing action, if you feel like they have too much drama in their life, if you feel like they're not, able to afford you and they're just trying to, rent you temporarily. If you don't go in there with high expectations and only for what you're going in there for that, particular day, you won't waste your time wondering what happened or why they didn't, call you back or whatever. Just go in there and don't allow them to waste your time. If you're looking for something more serious, then be very picky on who you date. If you're looking for someone serious, like, okay, I need husband material. So they're going to have to be financially stable from what I can see and know. Okay. I'm not going to have to guess. Then I need to know. Number 2, they have to have a stable lifestyle with no drama in it. Because if I'm going to, consider this seriously, I don't want to have to walk into a crazy situation. And then do I see myself spending the rest of my life with this person, or for a while, or wasting years on him? Is he worth wasting some years on? Could this be the one? And even if he ain't the one, am I going to benefit from the relationship if I do break up with him? If the answer is yes, then go for it. If the answer is no, keep moving, keep looking. Okay. Don't give him the benefit of the doubt. What you can see and touch is what is real. There you go. I'm 31 years old, accomplished everything. I wanted degree, house, car, great job. The types of men I'm meeting keep saying I'm too accomplished, and say, well, then you got to lie. You got to lie. That's what I tell these women to do. Tell them you're a receptionist, a part-time receptionist. You're renting your house. Okay. Lie. Because they can't do anything for you. They can't do a thing for you. If you have everything, what are they going to do? Look like your pet? You got to lie. We just lie. Oh, I'm a part-time receptionist. That's my sister's car, and I rent that house. And have a roommate, which is my cousin. That way they can't come over, because your cousin don't like strange people in the house. You drive your sister's car because yours was an accident. Now you can get a new car out of it, or pay some car notes. And you're not as accomplished. Now, if that's not, something that you think that they'll like, just lessen what you already do. Just like, oh, I rent my house, and I'm still trying to work my way up in my field, and I'm just lessen whatever you're doing. Not because it's more for their ego and what they can contribute to you. That's what I would do. I'm like, He says you're getting crazy over wanting power over him. That's why you don't have the power. You can't have power over someone. The person that you want power over has the true power. Do you see? When you let that go, then you'll have the power. You're not understanding. He got the power over your mind. Okay? He has the power over your mind, because you can't stop thinking about wanting power over him, which means he got power over you. Shut up. Shut up. Go have power over a gym. Go have power over some new clothes. Go have power over a new hairdo or a hairstyle. Go have power over a new makeup look. Go have power over some new shoes. Okay? Go have power over that and make it work for you. Empower yourself. Empower yourself. Okay? You will never have power over him as long as you want it. Never. A man will give you power over him. You can't have it. He will give it to you. You can't take it. He will just give it to you. Because you're not asking for it. You're not worried about it. It doesn't matter to you. Okay? That's when you'll get the power. When you don't want it. Do you have to have a reserved nature? You mean a reserved natured act? Yes, you have to have a reserved act. Okay, whatever it calls for, whatever the role calls for, that's what you need to be. Okay. How do I deal with people that lie to my face? Note the lie and find a way I can benefit from the actual lie that they're telling me. So if they say that they were at this place, but they weren't, and that they go there every day, it's like, oh, well, can you bring me some of this from there? Make them really go over there but bring you something so they can prove they was there. Oh, well, I was at my mom's house. Oh, you know what? That's so funny. I was over there too, but I didn't see your car. Oh my God, these shoes are so cute. Oh, really? Let me see them shoes. Oh, they are cute. You should go get them. We should go get them right now. For real? Okay. No more question about where he was. You see? Get your money. Who cares if he lying? Make the lie cost. That's how you have to do it. I mean, what would you rather try to sit there and grill him and be like, you're lying to my face? Are you going to feel some type of way and be sad about it? Everybody lies. Or are you going to get your money? Are you going to get something out of it? Who cares if he's lying? Everybody lies. You can lie to him too. It is, there's nothing that's saying I can't lie to somebody. Who cares if they're lying to your face? You know it, so that's good enough. Now, how can you benefit off of it? There you go. Use what you have and what you know to get what you need or want. Flip it around. Who cares if he's lying? What can you get out of him lying? If you start thinking like that, you won't even be sad. You'll be happy when he tells a lie. You'll be like, oh, what can I get now? That will be how you act instead of, he's lying to me. Like, I wish he would lie to me so I get me, this new outfit or some jewelry or a trip or whatever. I wish he would lie to me. That's what you need to start doing. Stop thinking so predictable. One thing about men, they gonna lie. Exactly. You can't stop them. So you might as well make them pay for it. Is video calling, we can't meet because of lockdown? I mean, not too much, maybe once or twice. But stay on the phone more. Stay on the phone more. Video call like once or twice a week for like 5 minutes or less. Then it's phone. Okay? Because he's going to get tired of looking at your face. Then when it's really time to meet, he'll be like, I've seen your face 1,000 times. No big deal. Okay? Stay off the phone. Let him use his imagination. You have social phobia? Where to find a partner? So socialphobiaanonymous.com. It might be a real place. I don't know. What? You have an issue where I feel uncomfortable if I don't have emotional dominance in the relationship. Will this habit affect? Yeah. You don't go into their, it will affect you. You don't need emotional dominance. This is how you pick your relationship. Find a man who likes you more than you like him. You'll always have it then. Okay? If you try to find somebody equal that likes you equally or you like him more, you'll never have it. Go find someone that likes you way more than you like them, and you'll have it automatically. You won't have to worry about it ever. Okay? But y'all don't want to do that. You want that? That's how you get it. Find someone that likes you way more than you like them. Shira, I haven't talked to him since December 10th. It's been off and on, and now it's him ignoring. Girl, if I hadn't talked to somebody since December 10th, I'm just going to consider them dead, baby. Okay? Okay, they didn't die. I'm not even going to call and check the hospital. I'll just be like, may his family, condolences to his family. But I'm not even going to wait around for somebody that I haven't talked to since December 10th. They dead. Period. They ain't coming back. It's they ghost if they do. That's why they call it ghosting you, because it's like they died. And when they come back, they a ghost. Okay? And it's going to cost extra to date the dead. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Now you want me to date you or you a ghost? How much you going to pay me to date a ghost? I done already had your funeral, memorial service, and everything online. I even put up a GoFundMe because I'm still gonna make money off your death. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What? Yeah, I thought you had died. I was raising money for myself. I was almost widowed because we just didn't get married yet, but I was almost widowed. Mm-hmm. So no, December 10th is way too long, or I can't even remember what I was doing on December 10th. Rest in peace, dust. Exactly. Bye. How will the relationship be after he finds out you're not a receptionist and actually really successful? Well, you can say you started off as a receptionist and you got promoted. Or you can say you had two jobs. One was a receptionist and one was your career, but you only told him about the receptionist job. There's loopholes. Right. You are creating zombies. Well, who else you think gonna deal with dusties and dirty dusties? Nobody. At least zombies are going for some people with brains who know how to get their money. Right. Yes, exactly. You won't need emotional dominance if he likes you more. You won't need it. You understand? You won't need it because it'll be automatic that he cares about you more and he'll make sure that everything you want, you got. I have glue on lashes. I don't have the magnetic lashes. So check for those. I think they're called, mink lashes or something. I don't know. I'm probably going to restock soon. I just hadn't got around to it. The thing is, you keep the roster, you forget them. Yeah. Any ideas on outdoor dates other than take out from 5-star restaurant? Hopefully, actual picnic table. What? You said some high-end stores. Well, I'm trying to think of something cool that I would want to do. I don't know if they like have something in your city where you could like go horseback riding. Like you could go to like a equestrian farm and y'all can like ride horses, or you could do something like painting, private painting class, and sip wine, and I don't know, something romantic. Go to the art museum or whatever. I would do something more romantic than sitting at a picnic table outside. I'm sorry. I don't even like to do that when I'm not on a date. How to make a man feel like he needs you. By allowing him to get used to you. Knowing what he needs when he needs it, knowing what he needs to hear. If he feels good around you, he's going to feel like he needs you. When you're not around, he's not going to feel as good than when you are around. So when you are around him, make sure you're the highlight of his day, whatever that means to you. It means look cute, look pretty, give him some compliments. And then when you leave from around him, it's, he's going to be like, okay. But when you get around him, he's like excited. So everything you do when you're around him should be the highlight of his day. If you're not the best part of his day, he won't ever think you need him. He needs you. Okay? Be the highlight of his day every day. When you go around him, make sure he feels happy and good to be in your presence. You're a Black woman now living in Mexico. Men fetishize me a lot as I look different and even think my curly wigs are real. How to capitalize off of this? Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. I don't know. Ask them to take. I don't know if they ask you out. Go. I don't know. That's how you capitalize off of it. Find a rich one. Hang out in the rich neighborhood. Same thing. Find a rich person from Mexico that fetishizes you, if that's what you want. That's what I would do. This is the same rules everywhere. Go where the money is, where the money resides. Oh, y'all got to go. That was my last cue. But anyway, yeah, find the rich area of the part of town that you're in, since you live there. And just go hang out. Go shopping certain places. Make sure they see you. Go hang out. Look very attractive. Be more inviting. Learn. I don't know. I hope you look. I don't know if they're speaking English or Spanish, but be impressed with them. I bring mysterious, like if being mysterious is attractive on women, but then openness is also considered feminine because masculine needs space to fit in. What? Fake openness is great. You understand the difference between real openness and fake openness? One is real and one is fake. One allows them to feel a certain way without getting the real information, you see? But you don't overdo it. You give a little bit. And it don't even have to be true. Okay? So fake openness is like, oh yes, I grew up and, had a great childhood and, had, a horse and a pony and it was really nice. And I lived in this giant house and it was so beautiful. And rather than, oh my God, I was an orphan. You know what I'm saying? So you make up whatever you want them to know and they'll feel like you opened up to them. See? I wasn't an orphan. I was just using that as an example. But you don't tell them the truth if you're going to open up, especially if you don't really know them or trust them. Unless you want to, and it's not a big deal to you, it's still, dustiness is universal. There's dusties here in Mexico. Okay, girl. Good luck with that. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Learn Spanish so you can talk to the ones with the money. And thank y'all. Hit the like button. I'm getting ready to go. How to make a guy feel good. Look good, smell good, give them compliments, smile, laugh at their jokes, treat them like nobody else does, basically. Now, women ain't out there just, oh, you're so funny. Oh, you've been working out and dressing all kind of cute for them. They ain't doing that. So you do it. Okay? You do it because they're not. You do it. All right. I will see y'all later. And I'll see y'all. Maybe I'll do another Instagram poll to see what topic y'all want next. So if y'all don't follow me on Instagram, y'all need to. SheRaSeven, all one word. Go find me. Follow me. And then sometimes I will ask, oh, what should I do a YouTube video on today? And you'll get to vote. Okay. So I'll see y'all later. Bye.